we are diving into an impressive, unofficial Windows 12 emulator project, which a developer created and shared on GitHub. The moment you see the user interface, its clean, streamlined, and beautiful design immediately makes it clear that this is not an official Microsoft release. This concept version successfully strips away all the usual clutter and forced integrations, notably lacking the persistent weather widgets and irritating advertisements often found in official Windows builds. The design introduces several polished elements that significantly enhance the desktop experience. A small but highly effective addition is the integrated brightness slider, which appears directly on the desktop. This functionality is typically restricted to laptops or buried deep within the System Settings menu on a desktop PC. A more significant feature is the Enter Edit mode. This deep customization capability will look familiar to anyone who has used Linux, particularly the KDE desktop environment. When enabled, this mode allows users to completely modify the desktop layout and add various functional widgets, such as a calculator, a weather panel, and a system performance monitor. Overall, the aesthetic feels like a thoroughly refined, almost de-Microsofted version of Windows 11. It's a proof of concept that a modern, beautiful Windows experience is entirely possible. The settings menu, while maintaining the structure of Windows 11, features improved transparency, neatly rounded corners, and smoother animations. Even the Start menu is notably cleaner. Though its layout isn't a radical departure from Windows 11, the simple absence of ads and promotional clutter makes for a much more intuitive and pleasant user experience. Technically, this entire system is an emulation built on a web stack. You can confirm this by pressing F12, which reveals that the whole interface is rendered using standard web technologies: HTML, CSS, and JSV. It's an incredible demonstration of the developer's skill in modern web design. This impressive demonstration confirms that a beautiful, clean, and modern Windows user interface is absolutely achievable. However, the most important takeaway is that you don't actually need to wait for Microsoft to finally deliver a polished experience. The core customization features showcased here, like the Edit mode, are natively available today in alternative operating systems. Specifically, desktop environments like KDE Plasma on Linux already provide this exact level of deep customization and often a greater degree of visual freedom without having to wait for a hypothetical Windows 12. The source code for this web-based Windows 12 concept is readily available on GitHub for any web developers interested in exploring and experimenting with the design. Where isn't given, it's permissioned.